one today, I want to talk about the hate, the unnecessary hate that is going on over Forspoken right now, over on Twitter, and I'm pretty sure the drive-by YouTubers are about to start making their little hate videos over Forspoken. Let us at least play the game, guys. Let us play the game before you start hating on it as hard as you are right now. Comes out in almost in two and a half days. Let us people that bought the game to make content for it, let us give you our input on the game first. Please let us play it. Please let us post it out there. Let us show people what the game is, what it's about, before you guys start drawing these conclusions. Now, I guarantee you are not mad. You're not mad about Forspoken per se. You are mad at the fact that you don't think that this game is quality because it doesn't, because it's not 4K at 60 frames a second, and it doesn't look that good on your $2,000 TV that you wasted money on for these consoles, man. Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5, Series S, whatever, man. They all look literally incredible on my 1440p monitor. I put on my Series X, my PS5, or my Series S on that 1440p monitor. I never have a problem with the visuals. It never looks blurry. It doesn't look bad. It looks crisp. It looks sharp, and it plays great at 60 frames a second. It's a different story on the OLED. It's a different story on the OLED. If these games, you got to understand, man, you're going to have to make a decision when it comes to this generation. And I feel bad because all the marketing is trying to push you towards like these really expensive LG TVs and all these OLEDs and these expensive TVs with 4K and 120 FPS and all this stuff. Like, I get it, man. I get that you guys are upset. You feel lied to. I felt lied to last generation with the PlayStation 4 Pro. Like, I get it. I understand where you're coming from. Like, I understand it, but Forspoken is not to blame here. Don't blame the developers. Now, if you I've said this before, if you look at Horizon Forbidden West, yes, that game looks really good on a 4K screen with 60 FPS mode. But you have to understand that world is very small and very tailor-made for the PlayStation 5. It's designed that way. Now you get any Ubisoft open world, or you look at the size of Forspoken, the overall size of the map. That's what we need to find out. That's what we need to find out. If the map is the same size as Horizon Forbidden West, yeah, then we can all be upset. Then we can all, why is it so, why is it, but it's not going to be. This game is going to be bigger. I can feel it. I can feel the game is bigger. The way you move through the world, the parkour, the faster, like, this is going to be an amazing game, guys. You got to give it a chance. You got to give your negativity a rest. I understand the Xbox guys being mad. PlayStation, locked this away on the PlayStation locked it away from them. Like, I get the understanding of the Xbox guys, but to be truthful, man, most of them they're not upset at the game. They're upset that they don't get the opportunity to play the game at launch with everybody else. The same thing happened with Godfall. Godfall, while it's not like the best game in the world, it was still playable. It was still something new. It was still something to show off the power of the new console as being, at first it came out as an exclusive, but now you can get it on like all the consoles and stuff. But you guys got to understand, man, this Luminous engine that Forspoken is built on, this is a this is a pretty high quality engine, man. Like, when I look at, the the previews and stuff for Forspoken, the ones that they've obviously showed that are running on the PC build, because obviously they've showed like the PC quality. There's a lot of detail in this game just on the PlayStation 5. Just looking at it on the PlayStation 5 and playing around with it in the quality mode and stuff, guys, and looking at this game, there's a lot of detail in this game that you're not picking up on because you're not looking for it, man. You're looking at the screen all over, and you're like, oh my gosh, and you're freaking out about low resolution. But I'm going to tell you something right now. All of your quality modes, not quality modes, but all of your freaking performance modes this generation, unless they're built by a Sony first party studio with their sweet Call of Duty money, you're not going to have you're going to have 1080p up to 1440p. You're going to have lower resolutions, guys. Like you need to get used to that. You need to accept that. It's going to be the same on Xbox. Xbox might be a little bit might be able to push the visuals a little bit further, but when you get to these big open world games with faster moving mechanics, with faster loading times and faster draw distances, stuff like that, like you're going to notice a lower resolution, man. And it's not the developer's fault 100%. Like, yeah, they could have made Forspoken a smaller game, but would it be as fun? Would it be as fun with that fast parkour to run around a small world and see the same thing over and over and over again? No, man, I want that sense of adventure. My excitement for Forspoken has drastically increased from the moment I turned it on. You can go back and you can watch my 2 cents video on the demo. I was pretty hard on it too, man. Like, I get what you guys are saying. Like, I understand it. We're all gamers. We all feel the same way. We all look at something. We all get pounded over the head from PlayStation all the time. This is quality. This is quality. This is quality. And then all the third-party developers seem to always fall short of that because they don't got that gosh dang freaking Call of Duty money. They don't got it. They can't sit there for freaking 10 years building the same game with Call of Duty money, man. They can't do that. They have to put out their projects. They have to. I mean, you guys are so negative in video games these days. It's so negative, man. It's so hard to have a YouTube channel and try to be positive about stuff because you guys are so freaking negative all the time. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying that I don't get negative too, but I do. And it's easy. It's so much easier to just be negative about everything than it is to try to find the good in anything these days. Like I get what you guys are saying, man. I understand that negativity sells, and there's so many channels out there that are 100% built to be negative. For what, man? For what? For what? Everything you love and everything you like, I guarantee it, man. If there wasn't somebody being negative about it, you'd probably be able to sit back, look at it, and be like, yeah, dude, that's cool. Now, that's why I don't freaking just automatically jump to, oh my gosh, everything PlayStation touches is quality, because to me it's not quality. To me it's not, I mean, like the visuals, but to me it's not, like, not everything they do is quality, man. Not everything they do is quality. I want a bigger game. I want a bigger I want to I want to be able to explore. I want to be able to have fun in my open world games. That's what I buy them for. I want to have an open world that I can explore and have fun in, not just these little pretty quality visual games that basically feel like the same thing over and over and over again. To me, Forspoken feels fresh. It really does feel fresh, and I really like it. I want to 100% experience that game and see the world that Luminous Productions has put together. Like, I'm excited about that. I'm very excited about that. So please, man, if you're on Twitter or you're on YouTube, the people that are excited about this game, let them be excited about it. You don't need to be so negative, man. You don't need to drag every single game through the mud. Like, you don't have to do it. Yeah, so what? They're not gonna give reviewers code until the day of. Or there's only select few that have actually got the code right now. Whatever, dude. Who cares? Who cares? Like, who cares? You can wait patiently a couple more days for reviewers like me and other guys to actually get their hands on the game and play through it and give you. I will give you, after 5 hours of playing the game, I'll give you a first impressions video, and I'll let you know, man, because 5 hours I feel is going to be enough to experience the beginning part of the story and see where it's going. I feel like that's good enough, because that's the only thing that's really still kind of, oh man, is it going to be good? That's the only thing that I'm really worried about right now, is the story mode and how the performance on PC is going to be. Those are like the only two things, because everything else I've played right now, I'm perfectly okay with. Perfectly okay with the movement system, the parkour, the combat, the magic abilities, the way they look, the way they feel, the fluidity of the controls, and how Frey moves across the world. 100% okay with that. The visuals of the world itself, yeah, I'm okay with those too. Like, I'm really okay with those. They look really incredible on my monitor. So even on the PS5 version, it's 60 frames a second. It feels good. There are some performance hitches or whatever, but not so bad that like the monitor doesn't take care of it, or when if you're playing on your 4K screen with your VRR enabled, you're not even going to notice it. Like you're not going to notice it. So yeah, I don't know, man. I think this is going to be a very special, important game for a lot of people. A lot of people are going to like this game. There's a lot of hype. There's a lot of people that just want this game to do good, man, and there's a lot of people that are truly excited for this, and to consistently hear so much negativity coming from so many different people and so many sources, man. Let us play the game, guys. Let us play the game. Let us see what it is. Let us bring you some content. Let me bring you some content that's gonna help you understand what it is and what's going on with it, man. Because this is bad, man. You guys did the same thing to so many games, man. Gotham Knights, you did it to, and the funny thing is people are playing Gotham Knights now, and everybody's like, "Whoa, man, this game's actually pretty good." They got the PC version situated. It's feeling pretty good. Stop being so negative about these games, man. If you don't want to pay $70 for it, like I get that. Don't pay $70 for it. Wait till it goes on sale. It should be on sale within a few months. There's more holidays coming up, in the next month or two. Wait for it to go on sale, then buy it. But don't sit and trash the game or watch the content of everybody just trashing it, and wait for your sell, man. Like if that's what it is, wait for your sell. I get that. I understand, the whole budget thing and stuff like that, but don't just sit and trash this game, because there's a lot of people that are going to want to play this, and there's, man, you guys spend so much time trashing these games that it gets really hard to want to keep doing like YouTube and stuff sometimes. So I hope this helps somebody. Anybody that's wanting to see it, I will be posting my content for this game as soon as possible. I will be deep diving into it, looking at it, really trying to figure out the different aspects of the game and bring you the best. I'm going to try to keep all my content about it positive. So I'll do positive content on it. If I have criticisms on this game, I will try to be I'll try to be I'm not going to try to be fair. I will be as fair as possible. If there's stuff that's really in that game that seriously drags it down, I will let you know. But for the most part, I'm pretty set on, having as much positive content for Forspoken as possible. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. It's helping me grow, and I really appreciate that. We want to get bigger, we want to get better, we want to be able to be a positive force in gaming and not so negative all the time, man. I spent like 2 years doing this, and it's that negativity. It really does. It wears on me. So let's be positive, man. Let's enjoy our games, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.